to this. There's nothing that I think I can say.
Yeah, you've said some pretty horrendous shit.
So I would think, though, like, you can scour the internet. I don't think you're going to find any top 10 days of the week lists.
Yeah, because there's only
Top
7.
5. Yeah, well, yeah. Or top 5 even. I just don't think people would ever take the time or the thought.
You gotta slow down in life, man. You have to sit there and really don't just let it blow by. Sit there and think like, why is it that I like Tuesday so much? So the 2 days you hate then have
Monday and Sunday.
Monday and Sunday. Sunday because you gotta go to work Monday.
Yes.
Monday because you're at work.
Yes. It's my longest day. I'm there from 8 till 3.
So would you say you have a
So a
case
full
for the
work
Mondays?
A full work day. One full work day out of the week. I would hate it too.
See, and you were worried. You were worried that people were going to find it boring and uninteresting.
I don't know, we're the only ones that are finding it interesting.
Yeah.
Right now, people are like, don't you have a sponsor? Can you talk about a sponsor?
do we?
We do. You want to get into a sponsor action? We have, people love this. And you can listen to these 7 days a week. You can use these Raycons.
Raycons.
A lot of people don't make resolutions this year. Why is this still... Okay. This is the copy that I was given. I'm sorry. A lot of people didn't even make resolutions this year, and you know what? I get it, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't still find a way to shake things up. Whether it's by switching up your workout routine or going someplace new, whatever way you challenge yourself this new year, there's no better way to do it than with a pair of Raycon wireless earbuds in your ears. Raycon wireless earbuds are the best way to bring audio with you no matter how much you shake things up. Literally, no matter how much you shake, it really won't fall out of your ears. And I was thinking about this. I looked online. The Raycon actually has a test where they put earbuds into newborn babies and they shake them to see if they'll come out. Turns out, even those little ear canals will hold on to a Raycon earbud.
So they're British Danny approved.
Yes. They're everyday earbuds.
148 fucking or above, Joe.
Talk no breather.
If I said off air, that would have been a little higher. I low browned it with Danny.
Their everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. There's also an awareness mode for when you need to listen to your surroundings, so you can take your Raycons with you wherever you go. Like when you're walking down the street. Now, some people across the street, they got their earbuds in, they got run over. They're fucking idiots. This way, you know that these cars going. Listen to my car, you're probably gonna get in. With optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit, these earbuds are so comfortable, and they will not budge. Trust us. And that's true. I never fall out of my ears, and I sleep with them in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I have tensinitis. Or is it tinnitus? I've heard it pronounced differently.
I think it probably matters where you're from, like Luna Mountain.
That's what I was thinking.
Tinnitus.
It is.
I can't see it. I can't
I
see
gotta say.
It's awful.
What?
I just read an article.
Breather.
There's sometimes I'll be sitting there at night and I cannot fall asleep.
Back to point.
Just put a fan on or something.
Yeah, man. Like I'll fall asleep with forensic files on. I have sweet dreams of people getting
On
murdered
here,
and
hello?
shit. Raycons offer 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life, and they're priced
Reaper, I
just
can
right.
bubble you if you want to
You
push
get quality
this.
audio at half price of other premium audio brands. That's no wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 48,000 5-star reviews.
Wow.
So right now, Tone Sweet Dave listeners can get 15% off the Raycon order by going to buyraycon.com/TESD. That's buyraycon.com/TESD.
I want to build up some
to save
more old
15%
charge.
on
I kinda
Raycons.
wanna
Buyraycon.com/TESD.
push on them a little bit.
Right.
My size.
All right, so what have we covered so far? We've covered Raycons, and we have covered Frank's 5 of his 7 days. Now, would you say you hate Sundays and Mondays?
Hate Sundays.
Hate them.
Despise them. So we're on to the next one.
Run alone. He's got no
Next one
healers
is,
with him.
My favorite light bulb wattages.
You told that you came up with this?
Some of them.
Now,
I think it's important.
now are these all the same temperature bulbs, or?
Yeah. if that'll make us stop, yes.
But he's the type of guy that I would think would pay attention to a light bulb wattage. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
And do you have certain ones like at home that you can't put like a higher voltage in or a wattage in the other one without risking, tripping a breaker?
Yeah, I have a tendency to like it brighter in the house, so I'll put higher wattage bulbs in.
Mrs. 5 doesn't, or you don't care about wattage? You really don't care.
I don't pay attention, to be honest.
No?
I don't.
He's in charge of the light bulbs?
Yeah.
The only thing.
Do you like these light bulbs that I put in?
It's very nice. I do like it bright, but I don't.
How many different wattage of light bulbs are there? Are there more than 5?
Wattages, yes. There should be about 5 color temperatures.
All right, what's
I
number
need
5?
help. I gotta get out.
So my
somehow.
least favorite of my favorites was the 75 watt.
Fuck, I'm way back.
I hear you, brother.
It's bright, but it's not bright enough. I like it. I like to be able to see. And they're kind of expensive. The higher wattages ones are more expensive.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. The more wattage, the more money.
Yeah. And it burns.
Who's coming up with that?
There's actually a light bulb.
Big bulb. Big bulb.
No, it's a light bulb consortium. They're the ones that have made the rules that they can only burn
Brian's
for
got
so
shatter,
long
I feel like.
before they have to make the
Brian's low.
or they're close to burnout.
Like you, so the light bulb
Almost on
that
point, what the fuck?
lasts for years can only last for a certain amount
Copy
of
widow,
years,
what an idiot.
or all hell went to it. They say that the light bulb is
They,
cold.
the consortium would come after them. Yeah.
Do you like?
No, you can look up light bulb consortium.
He said it so
Are
like.
you serious?
Convincingly.
Yes.
No, just be honest.
Yes,
right now.
yes, I'm dead serious.
Who's on the board?
It's an older consortium. I think it's like from around the 50s and 60s. But
But I'm sure all those people who are on it are dead by now.
At a certain point, they got military. They decided. They decided how long they can both burn. Like, how much more can we have to say about that?
Yeah,
I don't know exactly what companies are on in the consortium, but I would guess the big ones.
I told you.
Now at home, do you guys
Bubble to you
discuss
guys?
three ways? You know, the three-way light bulbs? Yes.
And a what?
Of course. What else do you think I was talking about?
I don't know. We don't really like the three-way, right? Just go with the one shot. And that's it.
What is a three-way? I'm not even certain I know what it is.
You get a bulb that when you turn the knob, it can go to 3 different levels of brightness. But it's so funny. That's what it is.
People are leaving Patreon in droves right now.
Somebody's like, put them in a cottage. Where's the box?
Can you dress up like a light bulb?
They got no healers or something.
The official name is the Phobos Cartel.
Oh my god.
All right, what's number 4?
40 watt.
Ooh, that's pretty low.
That is low.
Why would you, if you like it bright, why would it 40 be number 5?
No, because I started. Because the way I did
He's
it,
looking around the room.
No, like I could see like the bathroom at night. Like you don't want it that bright that it wakes you up, but it's just bright enough that you can kind of see where you're doing things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
And that's usually the wattage that's in your oven and refrigerator.
Is that true? Who changes
Sounds
the
convincing.
light bulb in the refrigerator? I don't think I've ever done it.
You're like, how long have you had your refrigerator and not once have you? They're laying the men that's to last forever.
I had to change it in Debbie's like 3 years ago. I put in LED so that we wouldn't
I
have to
don't
worry
think
about
I've
it.
ever changed one in my
Because you
oven
broke it going in the refrigerator in a frenzy.
You bit it.
Where's my beer? What?
All right, continue.
I like the 60 watters for number 3. It's a steady, solid bulb.
But it's still duller than the 75, which is number 5.
It is.
It's like a
It is.
sitting room light bulb. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes you want the lights to convey a certain mood, and it doesn't always have to be bright because you don't always have to see everything that you're doing. You know what I mean?
Or you like it,
Not so much me.
They turn on high-powered halogens.
you like
really? You
a
like it
little
nice and
romantic
dark?
lighting?
You don't want to acknowledge what's going on, so you turn it down real dark. Just let it happen.
She knows it won't last that long.
How many lights are in the bedroom?
In our bedroom?
Yeah, is there two nightstands?
Yes.
Two lamps on each nightstand?
Yes.
And the above head lighting?
No, that's where the mirror is.
So is that the 2 lamps are the only 2 sources of light in the bedroom?
Yes.
the matching
one
lampshades,
or
or
half?
do you express your personality through your lampshades?
No,
I
they're
jump
both
in
too
in just a
boring
second.
lampshades. So
And,
yes.
and so what
There
are
we go.
the wattages in the bedroom lamps?
60.
260. Is that accurate, Mrs. Five, or is he just talking at his ass right now? I don't
think
believe him.
there's 60. I think we only have 60.
I would have think you'd want 40 then.
No, because
Why
if
don't
you
you
want
want
to
a
like,
couple of 75s in there, man?
no,
Bring that place up.
if you want to read, 60 watt is good for, you know, it's less strength.
He doesn't want to read, obviously.
Sometimes you want to read in the bedroom.
Ryan's charged.
We're
in.
talking soft, right? Soft lights.
Top left over here.
Always soft in the bedroom. Right.
All right.
I didn't know if this was a brightness or not. Is there a 175?
That's like your, that's
The
like
lighthouse.
that's like yeah, your par outside, like
Yeah, the floodlight, right? Yeah.
a par 68. Yeah.
Just get a headlamp from a car.
I got one on my car. I got that.
So
Top
you
right.
want
I'm gonna
something
bottom right. I'm gonna
For
jumper.
for outside. It didn't specify in the house. It said bigger wattages.
And no sleep.
The garage.
You know, so-
No, you're right.
Any deals?
I didn't think you'd think outside.
oh yeah.
It's an attached garage. It's part of the house.
Thank
So
you.
you like to have when you flip on the lights outside, like skulking around the house, you want to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Have you had skulkers?
Not
That's
Lawrence.
why other people have 175s in there.
We all got 200.
I am really have no idea what I'm going to
It's, I mean,
guess, bro.
we went from 75 down to 40, up to 60, up to 175.
It's 100. I think 100 is my favorite. If I can put 100 watt in most of the house I use, I like the 100 watt bulb.
Great deals.
I do.
I don't think
I
this
just think people listening are like, they've got no frame of reference. They know, like, I know one's slightly dimmer, but how could you tell?
Oh, you can tell.
Oh, is this the one that pissed you off? This one?
no, but I don't. Isn't there
got
like a
bubble?
limit? Doesn't it tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't follow that. Half the bulbs in the house are higher than what the lamps are.
But that's going based on incandescent. Like if you're using LED or CFLs.
Oh, we don't use it.
fluorescence.
We don't. When I heard that you weren't going to be looking at incandescents anymore, I went to Home Depot and bought a case of bulbs.
I have a friend who did the
Up and
same
out for a
thing because
second.
she has a condensation problem. And that's what helps
This is
with the
exactly the type of conversation I
Right.
wanted to happen.
This makes Sunday Jeff look like riveting. Incandescent cases of light bulbs.
I did. I spent like $200 on all these light bulbs.
Really?
They're all in our basement. We'll die before we use all these light bulbs.
There's a lot of money in those light
This
bulbs.
is dangerous, though, for him to be putting higher wattage light bulbs in fixtures that demand lower wattage.
Depending on how it's wired, yes. it could
Winston,
draw
Winston, Winston, Winston.
It could draw more power than the wire can safely handle. That will heat up the wire.
See,
Let me talk about my top 5 fire
Go ahead, Nano.
we're in the house now.
It is kind of like living dangerously, though, just to have a little bit of extra light.
Is it
Here's my middle
On the edge, man.
okay? Is it an enclosed fixture?
What?
Is it an enclosed fixture? Like does it have a glass dome over it, or is it an open?
These are all lamps. I don't have any
They're
overhead
rising?
lighting except for the recess in the kitchen
In the front hall.
and in the front hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit safer then.
I could
It's-
listen to light bulb conversation all night long,
I gotta
but,
tell you, I had no idea there was a consortium, a cartel even.
Cartel.
but we do have to move on to topic 3.
My favorite thermostat settings.
I can tell you what mine isn't right now.
The 150.
Yeah.
Now, do you have, before he reveals his, do you have a favorite, bro?
We go to a hotel. My at the Crooked House, forget it, man. Like you cannot dictate. He will dictate what it's gonna do. But if I go to a hotel, I immediately turn it down to like 65.
That's chilly.
Yeah.
That's very chilly.
And every woman,
Fuck, they're stalling the shit out of this.
like women hate it when you, and then any member of
Alright. Do you mind?
well, like any given room, if it's like around 65, women can't stand it. Like, oh, it's so cold.
Oh, yeah, well, I think that is.
And I think they got thinner skin, maybe. You're usually a little bit more frail.
More circulation.
Maybe more circulation. I don't know. I mean, it's also good because I got so many lovers surrounded. Everything. What about you, Mr. Spy? What's your? You go to a hotel. What's the room temperature you like?
72.
They're all low.
It's tropical.
It is. I like it warm.
Speedo is that temperature.
Yeah.
Or less.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say 65.
Let's see if you match that.
Okay.
I don't even know if I've ever checked the thermostat.
Yeah.
I just say either it's hot or cold in here. Can you do something about it? And I'm not allowed to touch it. Apparently, I broke the
I don't know how much more work I can do here. Me and Ball are fucking
baby.
putting in a lot
Since
of
then,
work.
I've been broke the thermostat, so I'm not allowed
Body
to
block.
fuck with it.
Still around like holidays though. Like remember that time?
So we're looking for a 65. And let's see if Frank has that on his list. What's number 5?
Junk one.
Number 5 is 69.
Yeah.
What? This is why I had to have you on this podcast.
Who else is gonna make all the
Help me.
I was like, get him the guy. He's got to be the 4th member of Frank Five's top 5.
Plus he'll be there.
Jesus Christ.
Hate him anyway.
Please, can you fucking get off the widow? Please. Let's just fucking cap this shit. Why are we throwing this game away?
Win-win-win.
69, huh?
Was that supposed to be ironic, or is that number just for laughs?
It is for laughs, but I do put it on there at the house sometimes.
It does.
Yeah.
It's always on 69. And the minute he goes to work, he
Hit Mary.
lowers
Hit Mary. Hit Mary.
No, this isn't.
He'll lower it to 67, even when I was still
Otherwise
working at
everyone else
home.
went
So the
pretty
minute he leaves the house, I go over and I go to
I
71,
fucking knew it.
72.
The NIMO bill was insane last month.
So he comes home from work, and before he comes home, I go back down, and then he says, "Did you turn the heat up?" And I'm like, "No." So then he'll ask a couple more times. I'm like, "Yes, it was cold in here. I'm not going to freeze while I'm sitting home all day."
Why don't you just
He's
wear an
at
overcoat?
work.
Yeah.
In the house, I did have a blanket wrapped around me one day at a meeting, and I thought, "This is ridiculous."
Now you're gonna say I'm lying, but at
Fuck
the
up
farm,
the
I used to
rest
keep
of
the
the
temperature at
team.
56 degrees in the winter,
GG's.
and I would
Liar.
and I would just wear an extra hooded sweatshirt.
Parka?
But that's cold.
That's freezing.
That was fine, but for me,
No,
Might as well be outside.
Yeah,
It's
like
So-
at the Crooked House, it'll like we'll turn on the heat. And I'll only turn it up. I'll turn it to 60. Throughout the day, the upstairs will get so fucking hot that you have to turn the heat off. And then overnight, it all dissipates. So the next morning, like I'll go downstairs, and I swear to God, I'm not kidding. This morning it was 47 degrees. Yeah, it sucks.
I'm gonna take a guess though that 56 is not gonna be on your
Yeah,
remaining 4.
That seems cold.
No. Why turn the heat on at that point?
you should talk to Sunday Jeff because he's got a thermostat that talks to his phone, and we would be at the store and he'd be like, "Oh, you know what temperature it is in my house?"
He would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why he didn't get the call to be on Frank Five's top 5. All right, reveal some new other temperatures.
You want my favorite one? You want me to just hurry it along? Or?
No, not at all.
No,
What are you talking about? Let's savor this shit.
If any
We're
of
only
these are
32
over
minutes in.
69,
What?
none of them better be over 69 because I've never seen you put the heat on at home.
I've never seen 69 in our house either.
Whoa!
I told you not to worry about this.
So my next favorite one was 65.
Oh yeah.
And you can tell the difference,
I
you
believe
think.
it.
Oh, I will say this, and I'm not just fooling around. I can tell if
Chris,
it's
are you in chat?
because I'll have it at my favorite temperature, and if it gets moved, I know right away.
Because
that,
it's all about Frank.
With you, with
If
you.
Frank wants it at 69, it stays at 69.
Now does it really annoys you? Like, you're not home all day, and she's like, "I'm pretty cold, so I'm just gonna raise it by a few degrees." And then before you come home, she
Big
turns it back
Rancho.
down, and this enrages you.
You know what? It's not so much that I'm mad. I'm disappointed. She has been lying to me because she's told me that because I get the bill and I see that last month
Frank
she
Elba.
paid like $350 for heat. This month I'm paying $350, but nothing's changing because I have it set at my safe favorite temperature. The only
She sure looks warm.
Yeah, the only difference is she's home all day.
Apparently, you're the only one that lives there, so it has to be on what you want because you're the only one that lives there.
Have you considered one of those locking covers that schools install?
He is not.
That is a great idea.
I will rip it right off the wall. I
got
will
hooked,
rip it
I'm
right off the wall.
I come home and it's up like the 1 degree, and I'm like, why is it so hot in here? What's going on?
But it's not even that you can feel the temperature.
I can feel the
You
temperature.
immediately roll when you see the number. You can't tell one.
I can tell 1 degree.
You're nuts.
It doesn't matter.
That's a bold claim. The man that can tell 1 degree. I believe him.
I did not anticipate that these
Wait for a
topics would
horse,
cause
yeah.
such, visceral reactions. But
Right.
I'm loving this. I'm loving the anger and the passion that
There's
is
more.
at the
We gonna
other end
TV
of the
point
table
again?
here.
What numbers
I
do
know
you want?
bad ones don't even get down until we're like near number like 12 and 13. only on 3.
Yeah, let's speed it up.
All right, we'll just go to my favorite one. I like 67. That is my favorite. That's the one I set the temperature at all the time. The 67. No, 67 definitely. So I can tell, like, if you raise it to 68 or whatever, I know.
Sick
the
TP,
difference.
sick.
20 years of marriage, you don't know his favorite temperature yet.
Yeah.
Can't
When
believe
our
we did 'em
family comes
like that
over,
twice,
they
bro.
keep Kids raised through the roof.
Like the belt.
Astronomical.
And what was your favorite one again, Mrs. Fine?
Well, at home, 72 like in a hotel, but when we're home, 70, 71 is good.
Can't you guys just meet in the middle?
Well, no, of
60.
course not.
Chris was behind.
Just can't meet in
It's
the
all
middle?
about Frank. You can be in the middle.
Wait a minute, we may have to change this show
Title.
to It's All About Frank. I really like that.
It's all about Frank's 5 top 5.
Put a blanket on when you're in a Zoom meeting with your boss. I mean,
Look like a homeless person.
Same TP or we do a different one?
A burn barrel.
Well, you know what? Go to work.
All right, what's the next topic?
Speeds to set my cruise control at.
All right, let's what's the next
that one?
Let's
We
get
don't have
that
Ryan yet. right?
Kinds of potato.
Okay, I'm going. Oh,
Did that one anger you? Any of these two?
no, it don't. No, it only bothers me because he asked me if I like potato. But
So it did bother you.
well, because I was in the middle of a game, which comes
Oh,
up later.
that comes up later. I bothered her during her.
Words with friends? Wordle?
Wordle?
No, word blitz.
Word blitz.
Yes, if you play with. Oh,
Okay,
well,
yeah.
French.
What was the potato though?
Russet? Yukon?
My favorite one was baked potato.
Oh, types of potatoes. How they're prepared? Not species.
Well, I just figured that would make more sense than like the species. Of
That's
potato.
what a potato was referred to, a species?
I don't.
Variety. I think it's a variety.
I was just like, that's horrible that we're eating something that like a species is something that's alive.
This whole time, I've been like, it's a curtain for you, potato.
Ryan's
What
killable.
was number 2?
For what? My potatoes?
Yeah.
I like mashed potatoes.
Okay. So you're just talking about the way potatoes are prepped. I was
Yes.
talking about actually like a sweet
Nice.
potato,
Well, that was number 5.
an
was
Idaho
sweet
potato.
Russet, Yukon gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think people would know that, so I just went with baked.
Our listener base is
Those
very,
are so hard to
very
make.
intelligent.
Okay. I like baked potato the best. Sweet potato is my favorite.
Oh shit.
Hours of the day.
You're on point.
This is a good one.
I'm on the edge of my seat about the hours of the day.
It's not just 24?
No. No, I thought you wanted me to pick certain hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like my favorite hour was 4 o'clock.
When I will team,
AM or
I'm coming
PM?
back.
Yeah. Because that's
Why'd you wait so long? Yeah. Trick question.
Tick, 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 tick.
gotcha journalism.
It's like most of my skulking is down around 4 a.m. So
Hey, aren't you sleeping at 4 a.m.? Or are you up?
Yeah, 4 a.m. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, so how on earth did it take you that long to answer that question?
Because a couple of these are AMs. I wanted to make sure.
So 4 p.m.
Yeah,
Are
that's-
you out of work at this point?
Oh, I'm usually eating dinner by then.
That early?
I like to eat
Early bird special.
Yeah. Right?
How long have you been eating dinner so early?
for 48 years.
No, mostly during the lockdown we ate early because I was home.
To cook.
We cooked early. Sometimes we eat at 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah, sometimes
Too. It's called lunch.
It'll be dinner. I only cook the one time, and we have leftovers later. That's all.
All right, so 4 o'clock p.m.
p.m. And then, then I like 5 o'clock, which is nice because that's dinner.
The sincerity.
Usually when the wall.
I don't want to dismiss 5 o'clock because.
That was my question. Aren't any of your times based on that a certain television show?
No, because I watch everything on the internet now, so I'm not beholden to the.
Oh, it's that special website you have that really, really works.
You liked it yesterday.
I like
This
TikTok
is
better.
why I question my bringing you in. You cannot bring up shit that nobody has any frame of reference to.
Okay.
It's frustrating to the listeners. More so than I know, but anybody listening has no idea what you're talking about. Stick to like what? Things like that.
Yeah, giggity, that kind of thing.
You're killing it with that other stuff.
So, like, my favorite times.
What about now it's 5 o'clock? And you can tell the difference if you're not doing something different though. How does 5 o'clock?
That's the time to check the thermostat.
Well, what? because I'm usually home from work at that time. And like you said,
At 5?
Well, no, we
I
early.
thought your last class was 9.
Well, it is, but she gets home usually like at 3, 4 o'clock, and then she'll start making dinner and stuff. So I kind of just wait around the house until she's home to make dinner.
Do you put around the kitchen and like steal stuff as she's cooking it?
No, not really. My favorite times are usually later at night.
Go right
That's
side with
usually when
Ryan.
I-
Go right side with Ryan.
Going on the internet and that kind of stuff. So like probably 12, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock in the morning is your favorite time of the day?
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff at 1 o'clock in the morning.
This is 5.
She's sleeping.
You're
I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, is that low? So he's in bed with his computer and it's real bright. You awake?
Have Grab here.
It's
Just
like,
live.
it's
Just
like right
live.
on the 75 watt.
And then the other night, he turned it.
I'm gonna grab
right into
main
my
here.
face.
I want to see if she was sleeping.
I woke me up out of sound sleep because of this light in my face, and I said, "What are you doing?" I just want to know if you were sleeping.
You were checking to see if her eyes are open.
Just assume that I am if I'm not
Seeing
talking.
if she was alive.
Yeah, that's all I was checking.
He's got the mirror out.
I would
on
have
your nose.
never, ever guessed that your favorite time if you want to talk in the morning.
I got really late too.
I know, but it just feels like it just wouldn't be your favorite time of day. I would have thought, 8 o'clock prime time.
Would you say 1 a.m. is a younger man's time?
Yeah. I didn't want to say that, but
I'll usually I'll run errands at that time of night. Like I'll go to the post office, I'll mail letters, I'll wash the car, get gas.
I told you, he has a lot of serial killer type behavior. Right?
he just wants to drive. Meaningless tasks that he could do during the day.
Yeah.
That's usually when I'm
Wait
out,
for Mrs. Spider.
that's usually when I'm out catching Pokemon or waiting to use the bathroom at quick check.
See, nothing wrong with people who are out at 1 o'clock in the morning.
What's the next topic?
Ways to say hello. Best type of chairs, autographs in my collection. Those are the next couple.
Let's do ways to say hello without saying hello, right?
Right.
It was a good one. This
Yeah.
takes some creativity.
So one of them is hey, hey, hey.
From what's happening?
You
I've
never
said
say
that
hey,
to-
hey,
I've
hey.
said that to people that I've known.
Hi.
What's happening? You're
I know what it's from, but I can't see you dropping that and not worrying about getting fired.
Like, do you say that to your students? Like, hey, hey, hey.
No. I'll usually just say hey.
There you go. That's
To them.
Is hey hey a 1 a.m. greeting or?
Hey, it's to people like I know. Like if I saw you, I'm like, hey, hey, hey.
Okay.
How long we known Frank? Never said hey,
10
hey,
years,
to me
at
once.
Number,
I want you to
number-
greet me like that from now on. though. I like it. I love it.
Number 4.
Hey there. Hey there. A lot of haze as I'm reading this.
It sounds like you're talking to somebody who's standing too close to you. Like, hey there.
Or the guy like right across the fence, like, oh hey there neighbor.
Yeah. Like Wilson.
Number 3.
Hi. Is that not the more normal one, right?
Quick to the point.
Yeah.
Hi.
I said howdy. He said hi.
And then about my favorite one, right? Was that what we're up to?
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, how's it going? hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? And I do that at school. If somebody says hello to me, I'll go, hey, how's it going? And I keep walking.
I would have bet the farm there would be an unspoken hello, like just a head nod. I would have thought that would be your go-to. As a guy who doesn't like to talk.
Oh, I didn't even think I could have used that because I do that sometimes.
I would have thought for sure it would have been the head nod, like, I see you.
Yeah. What's up?
No.
Are you willing to try hey, hey, hey with some of your students just to like
And
test
record
it?
it?
See how it works out.
I will. They'll just look at me blankly.
Maybe hey there, fellow kids.
Yeah.
What's next?
You got autographs in my collection, days of the year, worst types of shirts.
That's a negative one. I wanted to throw one negative one in there. What's the worst type of shirts?
I do not